Dogecoin holders need to know what Elon Musk did today. It's going to have huge repercussions for both Dogecoin and Bitcoin. So let's talk about it. Dogecoin price saw a pullback with Elon Musk's Twitter deal getting terminated. This deal served as a mainstream adoption for Dogecoin. As the news of Elon Musk terminating the Twitter deal broke, the Dogecoin price dropped almost 4%. Unless you've been living under a rock, you might know that Elon Musk had shown interest in purchasing Twitter for about $43 billion. However, the billionaire sent a termination letter to Twitter through his lawyers. The letter stated that Twitter failed to disclose information regarding the spam and fake accounts cited on the platform. Tesla's CEO, before sending the letter of termination, had earlier paused the deal in the month of May due to the same reasons. Initially, when Elon Musk made an approach towards the deal, there was an indication for integrating Dogecoin into Twitter. And this is why it could have a huge impact on Dogecoin's price in the coming trading sessions. But still, there's some good news from Elon as well. Dogecoin holders will be able to spend their Doge riding around Elon Musk's Las Vegas loop in the future. The loop is still a work in progress and one where it isn't entirely clear when it will be finished. Basically, the loop is the brainchild of the Boring Company, which is just one of the companies Musk is involved in. The intention with the Boring Company is to help solve traffic, and tunnels are a big part of the solution. On June 30, the latest stop along the Las Vegas Loop was officially opened at the Resorts World Las Vegas passenger station. The following day, the Boring Company also officially started accepting Dogecoin as an alternate method of payment to cash and credit cards. In reply to a comment about the original report, Elon Musk said he was supporting Doge wherever possible. But that's not all. Elon has been supporting Doge via some other actions too. Tesla allowed consumers to buy select Tesla merch with Dogecoin, while SpaceX said it's planning to allow people to pay for advertising in space with the coin. Coming back to Loop, the Boring Company quotes $10 for a 5-minute trip that covers a 4.9-mile. Alternatively, a 2.8-mile ride between downtown Las Vegas and the Las Vegas Convention Center is listed as costing as little as $5. But it also says here that single fares could be universally set at $1.5, with the option of a day pass costing $2.5. Whatever the actual cost to ride underground in a Tesla in Las Vegas, riders will be able to pay in Dogecoin, and that's absolutely amazing. Think about how many people will be traveling via Loop and paying in Doge. It's going to be great for Doge. Now let's talk about some hardcore number for Doge. According to data from CoinGecko, Dogecoin is still much higher than its historic low of $0.0000869. Since then, it is up 78,638%. Now, people are concerned because Dogecoin remains down 89.17% from its all-time highs in 2021. Still, I think we need to zoom out to understand that Dogecoin has gotten bigger gains than almost any other crypto in the past 5 years. Early in 2017, Dogecoin's price began to rise after years of stagnation, marking the beginning of the meme coin's astonishing price rebound. Then, retail investment in the crypto market increased considerably for the first time, causing altcoins to experience major upticks in price. In just 70 days, the Doge increased by more than 1,890%, going from an initial value of $0.00021 to $0.0042 on May 21. After that, Dogecoin dropped by 75% during a 2-week market downturn that affected all cryptos. Then in May 2021, Dogecoin rose to all-time highs of 74 cents in the lead-up to Elon Musk's SNL appearance, gaining nearly 12,000% within the space of 4 months. The point is that we need to zoom out to really understand and comment on Dogecoin's performance. Now let's talk about a key sector in crypto that you need to keep your eyes on. Moving on, both the DeFi and NFT industries took a massive hit in the first half of 2022, losing a major part of the capitalization and trading volume. But still, in Q1 of this year, venture capitalists invested more than $1.2 billion in the crypto gaming industry. A total of 128 companies received funding from institutional investors despite the crash of the crypto market. As Messari suggests, no crypto investment subsegment received such a large inflow during the bear market as GameFi did. The main reason could be its nature as distinct from the crypto market, as it is not tied to the performance of assets like Ethereum or Bitcoin. Moving on, the Federal Financial Monitoring Service of the Russian Federation said that it now fully accepts that cryptos can be employed for settlements with foreign partners. Also, under certain conditions, such payments may well be used in international trade. The director of this regulatory body said he believes this can help businesses oriented toward exporting Russian products. The director of the regulatory body said that his department has developed and already launched a special information system for tracking crypto transactions. It allows financial authorities to identify both the sender and the recipient of funds and has been used already in some investigations. Still, the debate over the future of cryptos in Russia is still ongoing. A new bill on digital currency is expected to introduce more comprehensive rules for crypto transactions. Also, the Bank of Russia, which is a strong opponent of the free circulation of cryptos, recently signaled it could back the legalization of crypto payments that don't penetrate Russia's financial system. Moving on, recently, the Fed vice chair emphasized the risk of the crypto market crash spilling over to the core financial ecosystem. She said this is because of the lack of targeted regulation on banking institutions and stablecoin issuers. She said, large crypto players that use leverage to boost returns are scrambling to monetize their holdings, missing margin calls, and facing possible insolvency. Adding on top of her take on the deepened sell-ups, she called DeFi protocols presenting novel challenges due to the peer-to-peer nature of such activities, the absence of validated identities, and more. She then expressed concern about crypto and DeFi as a facilitator of potential financial crimes. She said, the permissionless exchange of assets and tools that obscure the source of funds not only facilitate evasion, but also increase the risk of theft, hacks, and ransom attacks. Now let's talk about Bitcoin mining for a minute. So having to deal with lower prices, Bitcoin miners have had to contend with the elevated risk of becoming insolvent. But still, according to the founder and CEO of the Canada-based crypto mining firm, the fundamental value behind Bitcoin is what motivates them. Al-Mastri also explained to Bitcoin.com News via email that the short-term price volatility of the crypto asset and the accompanying media headlines alone cannot cause Permian chain to change course. He said, if you have a 10-year outlook for your Bitcoin investment, then I believe Bitcoin mining is a strong value creator. It is also very important to realize that if the Bitcoin price continues to drop, it is very likely that a lot of miners will start shutting down globally. If enough miners shut down their operations, that will put downward pressure on the difficulty adjustment. As the difficulty rate drops, the process of mining becomes less difficult. As a result, this increases a miner's chances of earning Bitcoin more often than when the difficulty rate is high. Talking a bit more about mining, in the previous 2 weeks, Bitcoin miner reserves have significantly decreased. Data showed that there had been a loss of about 4,300 Bitcoin over the previous 2 weeks, possibly due to hedged positions against a decline in price. According to Glassnode, Bitcoin miners are transferring Bitcoin from their reserves to support this thesis. According to reports, mining profits for Bitcoin have decreased by 56% since their peak. Additionally, the cost of mining Bitcoin climbed by 132%, making the situation for the community of miners much worse. Now let's talk about ETH for a minute. MicroStrategy CEO and Bitcoin bull Michael Saylor said that Ethereum is obviously a security. In an interview with Altcoin Daily, Saylor was questioned on his take regarding the classification of both Bitcoin and ETH as commodities by U.S. senators such as Kirsten Gillibrand and Cynthia Lummis. He said, I think Ethereum is a security. I think it's pretty obvious. It was issued by an ICO. There's a management team. There was a pre-mine. There's a hard fork. There are continual hard forks. There's a difficulty bomb that keeps getting pushed back. According to Saylor, for a digital asset to be classified as a commodity, it needs to be backed by a completely decentralized protocol where nobody can change it even if they wanted to change it. He also said, for it to be a commodity, there can't be an issuer, and the truth is you can't really make decisions. I mean, one of the fundamental insights in the crypto industry is that the fact that you can change it is what makes it a security. He then talked about Bitcoin, saying that it is a commodity as the core of the Bitcoin network cannot be altered, much like the physical makeup of gold. The MicroStrategy CEO then went on to note that one of the major reasons he favors Bitcoin over all other crypto assets. The reason is that he holds concerns over altcoins being non-compliant security tokens that could get regulated out of existence, but that will not happen to Bitcoin. Coming back to Doge, as per a recent tweet published by Whale Stats, Dogecoin was among the most used smart contracts for BNB chain whales. Considering how Elon has been supporting Doge and how whales have been pouring in money every day, I'd say things are looking pretty good for Doge.